Dear Ann Landis, my husband
Dear
and I
Abby,
are in shock.
I'm extremely upset.
For over 30 years.
My son got married in
Dear
Dear
Ann Landis.
We were very
I
happy.
thought
Dear
she
Abby,
said
his
I
wife
was
is working.
but
I've seen a woman, Dear Abby.
She thinks way too much of
Dear
herself.
Abby.
She had to get married.
Dear Pod.
Let me just welcome everybody, and then we'll just talk about some shit, okay? Okay? I'm going off the rails today. I'm going off piste, because I've had my bangs cut and I'm ready. Whenever I get a bang cut, I feel like I look like Peter Pan. All I do just a trim, and it changes my whole face.
Did you color your hair too?
Yes,
Looks
I got
awesome.
a little. Thank you. Got to look good for LA, y'all. I mean, nobody's looking at me, but still,
No one is.
If I come back with a D cup from LA,
Why not? I mean, you're there.
Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
I'm going to say welcome to everybody because it's a mini-so, damn it. Welcome to Dear Pod, the comedy podcast. I am your host, Guy Lombardo.
And I'm Sia.
And we're coming to you from the Maha'a bar in the beautiful Pineapple Ranch. Can I hear it? Something different. Nothing different. Nothing different. Nothing changes. Nothing changes if nothing changes, says my therapist to me. Nothing changes, damn it. Stop it. Stop playing your stupid clip, you stupid. I hate this year. Anyway, welcome to Dear Pod, damn it. I'm here. You're here. We're all here. So follow us on your social medias at Dear Pod Official on your Insta, on your face, at Dear Pod on TikTok, Dear Pod Official on YouTube, Dear Pod Official on your mom, DearPodOfficial.com. 917-887-6111. Call us and tell us what you think about your mom.
Right.
And finally, and most importantly, our Patreon page, patreon.com/DearPodOfficial, where for a mere $5 a month, you can become a subscriber, get extra special tidbits in your inbox every week, and talk too fast.
Okay.
Anyway, it's the morning. We're drinking bourbon and maple syrup, and all is right with the world. There's a light snow dusting us outside, and Patty's telling me why he did not know. He didn't understand why his mother didn't say you're gay, because he asked for what were the posters that you had on your wall, Patty?
I had several. I had a rotating cast of posters in my bedroom.
Were they all up at the same time, or you would change them out?
I would change them out,
Yep,
obviously.
that in and of itself would be like, that boy's gay. What were your posters?
I had When Harry Met Sally, naturally.
A lot of people weirdly had that, though, so I will give that one a pass.
Maybe the best well-crafted movie of all time.
Yeah, but like movie posters. Why were we all doing that with the movie posters?
I don't know.
Somebody gave me an E.T. movie poster. Like, I don't. Anyway,
I don't
go
want
on.
that gross-ass finger staring at me while I'm falling asleep.
No, I think it was the one
Gross.
where they were going over the moon. You had the finger, or you had the boys, or you fingered the
Either.
boys. If you're Timothy Busfield.
Do you want the finger or you want the boy?
Anyway,
I'm like,
buy my
what?
butter. Wait,
Buy my boy butter.
Buy my boy butter. You had When Harry Met Sally, but there were a couple others that were much more telling.
So obviously I had a Beaches poster above my bed.
Obvious. Above your bed,
Yes.
like a crucifix.
Right.
You pray to it before you went to sleep at night.
And
Barbara Hershey was above your bed while you slept?
Yeah.
That okay. Go on.
I had Shelley Long's Hello Again.
To me, this is the deepest cut
Right.
because it's not like that was a timeless classic. Beaches.
Says
When
you.
Harry Met Sally,
Says you.
Hello Again was not one of those things where you're like, I just, whenever Hello Again is on, I stop everything I'm doing and I just watch it.
Well,
you know?
I pressed you for the last time you ever saw it on your fucking television.
Exactly.
I had Steel Magnolias
Naturally.
poster above my bed.
Above your bed. So these were all rotating above your bed.
Correct.
Okay.
Not on the ceiling, but like, on the wall above my bed.
So, like Daryl Hannah, was she on that poster?
Yeah, it's the one of they're all standing, hugging each other.
Oh my God.
I had Big Business for
Whoa!
a hot second.
Wait, who was in Big Business? Remind me. It's
Lily Tomlin and Bette Midler.
Bette Midler. Yeah, okay.
So this would be the second Bette Midler in my bedroom.
She's in your rotating collection.
Right.
2 Bette Midlers in your bedroom. Gay boy.
Yeah, I had Pretty Woman, which was kind of like, well, she's a prostitute. So
And she likes guys.
Yeah.
So do I. But anyway, she likes guys. She slept with Richard Gere. So did I.
Yeah,
But anyway,
yeah.
Mom, No Star Wars. No Star Wars. No.
Trying to think of what else I had.
I think Hello Again is enough for the viewers.
I would think Beaches would be...
The tell. I think Beaches and Steel Magnolia and Hello Again is a trifecta of gay that she cannot deny.
If you're not asking a question...
Yeah. She's also going into your room and cleaning up after you, right? Because
Well,
you're a
first
kid.
of all, these aren't light movies. Like, Beaches, they're best friends.
One of them
One
dies.
steals the other one's, boyfriend or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
dies terminal cancer. The other one, Hello Again, she chokes to death and comes back to life.
But she chokes on a chicken ball.
Right.
Keeping
but she's
it light.
Still
death.
dead.
Yeah.
She's dead. Steel Magnolias, obviously, she dies.
Yes.
Kidney failing, she dies. Pretty Woman, she's a prostitute.
Yeah. You were going down a bad path.
Right.
And she never asked you.
No one was ever like,
But I also think, generationally speaking, she wouldn't. Because your mother was born in what year?
okay, listen, this isn't the movie Nell. I am the youngest of 8. I'm the youngest of 8 children. Not a single person was like, I think we need to talk about Steven.
Wait, why Nell? Were you going to Tay in the wind?
Well, because it's not like there was no one else around. No one was forming
I'm
a
not going to
sentence
lie. I
to-
never saw Nell. So what happens? All I know is Tay in the wind was a big thing. Was she living alone in the woods or something?
It's not like no one had eyes on me. Like, people had eyes on me and my living situation because I lived in this house with other people.
And you're just a strong lesbian.
Sometimes it feels like I was just renting a room. I didn't really know these people. I'm years and years removed from everybody.
Yeah.
And
it's one of those old houses from 1950 where it's like, that's the boy that rents the room upstairs.
yeah.
Every now and then we give him a Salisbury steak and we check in on him.
It's like Tales of the City. You don't know that.
No, because I wasn't raised in 1920, but
It's
apparently you
that
were.
Laura Linney, gay, San Francisco.
Oh, it's Laura Linney. Then I didn't watch it. I can't stand Laura Linney.
was on
Sorry,
PBS.
everybody. It comes out on this podcast. I know.
Oh,
It's
God.
explosive news, everybody. She doesn't like Laura Linney.
Yeah, that's...
So you were just renting a room. You're just a guy renting a room. So she's like, I'm not going to bother that guy. If he's gay, living his best life.
But no one. Yeah, my best life. Bullied within an inch of his life.
And a Beaches poster.
Yeah. I don't know why this gray child looks so unhappy.
Great. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Just
There's a
like,
character on The Simpsons that looks like that.
I remember I would wear a sweater to
Wendell. That's his name.
to school, my grade school. We had to wear a uniform, and the sweater was optional. I wore the sweater, even in June,
Oh, why?
because I didn't want to, because I had body dysmorphia out of the womb.
And you wanted to look slim in a
Correct.
June
I
sweater?
wanted to suck it all in.
Was it like a baggy sweater, or was
No,
it like a
it was
form
no, it was
fit?
like it was thick. It was like I don't know what it was made out of, but I remember my one math teacher. She's like, "Why are you wearing that sweater? Why are you sweating?"
I like that the math teacher was like, Jesus Christ, are you hot?
She didn't mean she was Greek, to the 9th degree Greek. Sometimes you didn't understand what the fuck she was saying. She spoke really fast. I don't know why she was even around children, because it doesn't seem like she liked them.
Yeah, she was on
at
cocaine.
all.
Yeah.
She was just like if you didn't understand the math problem, it was she beat the shit out of you.
Oh, please. I went through a period where I taught kids theater, and I was like, nobody should have me around these kids. I'm
Right.
the angriest person around children. No, of all the people to not be doing
yeah,
that.
what don't you understand? You're so fucking dumb.
You know why? Because she's like, health insurance. That's why. I'm just doing this for the insurance and the 401k.
Yeah. Well, then she followed me to high school. They're like, oh, your
Oh.
teacher is Mrs. whatever her name is. I was like,
maybe
"You
it was
gotta
more
be-"
about
I'm
you.
like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
You're like,
This is
I
the
graduated.
third time.
I'm supposed to leave that bitch behind.
Oh my god.
Wow. You were the hot sweater boy.
Hot sweater boy. Why are you wearing that?
Hot sweater boy at the
Aren't you hot?
Beaches
And I'm like,
posters.
I just wanna.
And I think that your mother knew. But she was like, we're not going to talk about it.
I don't know.
Welcome to that generation. Nobody talked about anything. And
But then
everybody
you're-
seemed a lot happier. I'm not going to lie. I mean, they were repressed and they were, bridge and tunneling it, but still.
But I think there's a point where you have to, like, if I don't know. I'm not a parent, obviously.
Thank God.
But I would.
This
think
is a
that-
non-parent podcast,
Yes,
everybody.
This is the. This
We've
is the
got
podversation.
no kids.
The podversation of life.
Podversation. Oh, that's the new title.
I would think that if you're watching something that you've created with your husband, or the both of you,
This
and
podcast.
you're watching this child, like kind of stumble around, like things aren't working.
You make it sound like you're a small drunk. Like
I
you
might
guys-
as well. Like I don't know what I was. I don't understand. Like I was watching some show the other night, and it was like this kind of 30-something-year-old gay talking to like a 20-year-old gay, and he was talking to me. He's like, "Yeah, I came out when I was in grade school," and he's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I had my first date and whatever." He's like,
Date?
"Wow, what was that like?" Or in like high school or whatever. He's like, "Wow," and then he was talking to his friend, his other friend of 30-something age. He's like, "Can you imagine if you were able to come out younger, because then you wouldn't have to stumble through all this other stuff. Like your first kiss with a boy, whenever that was."
Billy. His name was
Right.
Billy.
But I could,
I met him at the mall.
and you can talk about that freely, and that's not like an issue.
Yeah.
Whereas like my first real kiss would probably be in my 20s or 30s. And we don't talk about
But you had girl kisses before that.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean anything because it's not
It didn't
real.
make you feel anything. Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So you're just kind of
Oh, so I can't to having to suppress, like, can you imagine if it was the other way around and it was like the standard issue was gay,
yeah.
and that like, oh God, how do I come out as straight?
Yeah.
Oh, my mother's gonna be so mad that I like guys.
Yeah.
That's weird.
But yeah, it's a weird because now it's like people can they
Do
come
whatever,
out, they
yeah.
can do whatever they want, and they don't have. It's probably difficult for them to kind of relate to us that are like, well, why did you didn't have sex with a guy until you were in nearly 30 years old?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems weird. I don't understand you either.
Well, guess what? Different generation.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the same way that the generation before you was supposed to look at you like, what? Why did you talk about your feelings? We didn't have time for feelings. We
I
were
guess.
building factories. So I think what I'm saying is we've got no tolerance for the generations before or after us.
Well, then I was thinking, so my parents are both middle of three. My dad went to military school most of his life.
Oh,
My mom was raised in a hotel in Evanston, Illinois.
you need to explain this
Okay.
to the people, because my first thought is she's, what's his name in The Shining?
Okay. Most people would say Eloise.
Oh,
But
wow.
if you wanna go
Never
with
read it.
The
I didn't.
Shining.
I was a child of horror.
Apparently.
I'm thinking your grandfather's Jack Nicholson,
Right.
and what's his name? What's Billy or something?
Shelley Duvall.
No, Shelley. Yes. Who was the kid's name? Why can't I think of the kid? I love this movie.
Clearly.
Clearly, I love it so much that I've forgotten half of it. Danny, thank you. Gee, Billy, Danny. Everybody's names end with a Y.
Billy, Danny, Tommy, Tony.
Billy, Danny, and Mark. Always a Mark.
Isn't that
So-
like that monologue in Good Will
Yeah,
Hunting?
Good Will Hunting. Yeah. Maybe memorized it. Anyway, go on. So she grew up in a hotel.
So my grandfather was born in Germany, and he immigrated to the United States with his sister Emily when I think he was like 3 or 4 years old.
Uh-huh.
And
Did he have a teeny tiny German accent? Do we know?
that I don't know.
What, did you know him? Like, was he alive?
Ever?
Like when did you know him? Because I don't know a whole grandfather.
I only knew my grandparents at the end.
Okay. But you knew them. They were alive when you were alive.
Sort of. Yeah. Sort of. Yeah.
You overlapped a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it was like their brightest days.
Yeah.
You know, I think my grandfather, all of them had been retired, and my dad's dad had died within like the first 5 years of my existence. I think something like that.
Because he was like, that boy has a Beaches poster.
terms of endearment.
Hello again. Chicken ball.
Chicken ball. Troop Beverly Hills. No.
Oh my God. So she grew up
So-
in a hotel.
So he studied engineering and worked as like it was super smart, and ran this hotel in Evanston, Illinois, which is where Northwestern is, and had 3 children. My mom was one of them, and she always tells this story that since they had to live in the hotel, and one day she was waiting by the elevator to go to her room or whatever, her apartment, and Guy Lombardo, if anybody knows who Guy Lombardo is.
I don't.
Jim?
The old band leader.
Yeah.
He's 1900 years old.
So,
Okay.
because my mom was born in 1931, so a lot of people like Guy Lombardo would stay at this
And
hotel.
people who say things like, swell.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, I went there once, and it became like a retirement home, which is kind of funny because we were talking about it. But you'd walk in, and there was like this fountain when you'd walk in the lobby. And my mom's like, they used to have real ducks in there, and you'd watch them parade from like the lake or whatever.
That's what they do in the Memphis Hotel.
Really?
They still do it to this day, the duck walk. Yeah.
She just, the way my mom would talk about it is why she kind of liked the Eloise books, because she was like the little girl that lives in a hotel, who was raised in a hotel. But my mom's face would just light up when she talks about her parents, or especially my grandfather. She's just so proud of him. And it's not like we were like, yeah, we always talk about him being an immigrant. I wasn't really like that. It was just like he was German. And blah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we ran this hotel, and she was waiting for the elevator, and the elevator door opens up, and it's Guy Lombardo's dog, and the dog attacks my mom.
Wait,
And,
I'm sorry. What kind of
like-
dog? I picture a Pekingese or something.
I don't know, but like bites her and like attacks her.
Just in the elevator, just sees your mother and is like, ham bone.
Her! Yeah.
I want that one.
Yeah.
Chicken ball.
Just
Get
like
her.
chimpanzee, and just rips their face off.
Oh, wow.
So this is not my mom's face. No, I'm just kidding.
She's had an implant.
So he gives her a Shirley Temple doll to
make up for it, to be like, shut up, kid.
So
this
her-
was before we were litigious.
Right.
She would have owned half of Guy Lombardo's estate if that was today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then her younger sister, my aunt, once she found out that that's what happened to my mom, she would stand in front of that elevator door waiting for the dog to attack her so she could also get a Shirley Temple doll.
Oh, that is not the way I was reading that. I thought that's hilarious.
You think that she was like, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get
Yeah,
Mr.
I'm
Lombardo
gonna
and that fucking dog.
I'm going to stand here, and if that Pekingese goes after her, I'm getting something out of it too, damn it.
Yeah.
That is dark and hilarious. She'd probably throw the sister in front of the dog just to try to get it.
Probably.
Wow. You ate her last time. Hold her like a little
Right.
shield. Yeah.
So then both of these people, both the middle of 3, have 8 kids and live in the suburbs of Chicago, which is so strange to me.
It's so wild that you could have so many kids.
I don't know why you'd want to do that.
I don't know either. You can have them, but I'd take a gay boy like you any day.
Thank you. My brother-in-law is one of 9, which is crazy. And then I knew someone, she was one of 11.
Complete opposite where I'm from.
Like, that just seems
You got 1 or
fucking
2
crazy.
at the most. At the most.
That seems right.
Not a lot of actually single kids. There was more like 2. It was more like a 2 family.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of doubles. There was a lot of people who had sisters and brothers. But other than that, they just didn't. We were
think
East Coasters. I don't think there was
3
enough
seems
space.
like enough. Like
3's a lot.
5. I mean,
I don't have 1. I wouldn't even know what to do with it at this point. I would give it a Beaches poster and say, call me when you're 21. We'll talk about you being gay. We'll smoke some cigarettes.
yeah.
And we'll have a grand old time.
Call me when you're 21. I'm going to let you stumble through life and be
I'm gonna let
horribly
you live
confused.
upstairs, yeah.
And maybe want to kill yourself roughly between the ages of 12 and 21.
Maybe I am your mom.
Never
Maybe
really
I get
thought
it.
about it.
Hi, Mrs. O'Brien. So nice to meet you. What's your mother's first name?
Carol.
Carol O'Brien. A real solid
Carol
name.
Joanne.
Carol Joanne O'Brien. I love her.
Yeah.
And her weird
And you know
hotel
her, and you know her
upbringing.
sister is Mary Lou. Going back to the T-shirt.
So a few episodes ago, because I'm obsessed with this, a few episodes ago, Patty revealed to us when we were talking about the best Christmas gifts that we ever got that he had his G.I. Joes. And again, as if your mother was not getting. It's as if you had a disco ball in your room
I don't know what else I could have
and
done.
a glory hole. Like, what more could you have done to tell her that you were a gay boy? He took all of his
Look at
GI
this strange
Joes.
old man going up to that room. What is he?
They're all taking a number, and there's like a line down the hallway. I don't know what he's doing in there, but at least he's got projects.
He's keeping busy.
I'm obsessed with this, that he had GI Joes, but he didn't play with GI Joes like any normal boy, normal straighty boy played with GI Joes. He created Mary Lou's Cafe, a restaurant where all of our fine men in the serving in the armed forces could relax with a nice cup of coffee, a nice stack of pancakes. And I didn't realize you named it after your aunt, though. I didn't know that's where Mary Lou came from and all this. And the second that he said he named it Mary Lou's Cafe, we have developed T-shirts that say Mary Lou's Cafe. And if you are interested, dear Potters, we can make them available to you. I shit you not. If you want a Mary Lou's Cafe T-shirt, please reach out to us. DearPodAdvice@gmail.com. DM us. Slide into the DMs 917-887-6111. Call us. Do whatever you need to do if you want a Mary Lou's Cafe shirt. And all the money will go towards Patty's therapy bills, everybody. Because he's just a boy. He's just a boy living in the suburbs with a Beaches poster above his head. And as he goes to sleep at night, he prays to Barbara
I hope
Hershey.
I don't get breast cancer tonight.
Another night beating the demon of breast cancer, am I right? I pray to Barbara Hershey. I pray to Bette Midler. Amen. Is that good?
This episode of Dear Pod is mixed and edited by Jim Ferris and is a property of Pineapple Ranch Productions.